Are hut decks skillless? Let's find out. So, welcome back to another video of Mr. Average Guy. You see me last one with my legendary cards. I've been smashing it with the miner a little bit. What have we got? Let's turn this down a tad. There we go. So, I've currently got I'm rocking 3 miner decks because the miner's sick. So I'm looking at my miner. I can't stop playing the Inferno Tower because, again, it's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Hogging it up a little bit. Got my minions up top. Me Musketeer, bang bang, shooting everything else down. My mini Beckhead, which just destroys. My second deck they're all pretty much similar, except instead of a Musketeer, I've got a Knight, I've got the Ice Spirit, and I've got the Mega Minion. And the last deck I've been playing is this deck, as you can see on the screen. But I played against the guy before. Look what I got. Woo! He's rubbish at the moment because he's only level 1. But we'll see. He'll get better, I'm sure of it. Just need to open a few more chests. This guy played against me like this, and what he did, he dropped the miner, and then the minion horde behind. I zapped the minion horde, didn't have nothing, and that's the reason I'm playing the arrows in this deck. But that's by the by. We're here to talk about spawner decks. Spawner decks, and are they skillless? Yes, in my opinion. But let's try and make some sort of spawner deck now. I think every deck in Clash Royale has a little bit of skill, should we say. Only for the fact that I'm just going to put all spawn decks into one place. Only because, yeah, you could argue the fact that the spawner deck is a cycle deck, a glorified cycle deck, and just cycling over and over and over and over. And we all love cycle decks. What else have we got? Barbarian Hut. Should we upgrade that? Because if I'm going to play with it, I actually want to win. So, are they good spawner decks? They're annoying. That's one thing we know. And in the past, I've said no, I don't like them. You could argue there's a couple more decks in the game that people don't like. Cards, sorry. You've got Royal Giants. I didn't want to do that. Never mind, eh? Royal Giants, is that a skillless card? Because all you do is drop it and it just fires. Is the Sparky a skillless card? And I think no, it's not, because it's quite easy to destroy unless I'm playing this kind of deck. I don't really know how to play a spawner deck, as I don't play spawner decks, but I'm going to give it a go. And my aim here is to say that yes, they are skillful due to the fact that I can't play them. Right, let's have a look. Should we go? What should we put in? Just take this bad boy out. Let's put something from the sky in. Maybe drop that bad boy. Nah, I don't think we need that. I know what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use. I'm going to use Spear Gobs, because we've got the Gobs, Spear Gobs. And this card, the Fairness, is the most annoying spawner deck of the lot, because it does 200 damage per shot. And if you've got level 9, it's level 7 card with level 9 ice. No, not ice. Fire Spirits coming out of it. Then every other one, because the first one dies, gets 200 off your tower, which is sick and unfair. But let's have a look. So we all hate spawner decks. So let's put this one in. Oh, should just swap them for that. Let's use that. We need some sort of protection, don't we? Let's go for... Where's Zap? Zap's 2, isn't it? So Zap. I don't know. Let's leave them in and go take them out for the Fire Spirits. Heavy deck 4. Right, let's go. Let's see how skillful this deck is, or skillless this deck is. Right, and I know it's just dropping cards. And I know it's just playing them at the back, and it's going to annoy some people here. But you do still have to sort your elixir out, don't you? I should have went the other side, to be honest. See, I'm not used to it. I don't know how to play these decks. You still got to keep your elixir going and everything up top going. Let's wait till that targets. That's okay. We're still alive. Oh, that was nice. Well played. Right, let's get this barb hook going. They might do some damage here. And you know what? I'm going to have loads of fun now, aren't I? That's going down. So that was nothing to do with the spawner deck. Just saying, that was my defense. Right, let's go. Let's get our fairness in. I'm just going to sit now and see what happens. Just sit and wait. He throws his barbs, and my fairness are going to do a lot of damage to them barbs. And I'll just keep topping up my my huts at the back and see if we can continue to win this game. Let's have a look. There you go, there's another hut. I mean, the Musketeers getting through a little bit. Should we give them a bit of a push with our... Ah, that's well played. Is he gonna go for the hut? Yeah, protect that hut with my P.E.K.K.A. So I've got a barb hook coming back. I've got a P.E.K.K.A. attacking. It's just constant attack. As you know, because I'm sure you've all thought the same thing about spawner decks as I have. Look, I'm not touching the pad, and it's just took it down 1,000. That was from a defense as well. Let's get my fairness in to destroy them barbs. And I'm just letting my elixir build up, and I've already took one. I'm even going to push another hut and see what goes. Look at that push, it's coming now. Just throws it. That's fine. I'll just drop my spear gobs, that's what they're there for. I'll also drop my barbs because that's what they're there for, just to help out. Look at that. What value on that? Another barb hut. And it's going to go down. Now that is a good counter for a spawner deck. It's just, it's a fun, I say fun, but it's boring because all I'm doing is contributing by putting more decks down. That's easy, and there's no way you can touch that tower. Well played. And then when I'm defending my tower with my mini P.E.K.K.A, it comes on attack. The mini P.E.K.K.A becomes on attack. I'm not even touching it, and he's nowhere near me. I don't need to touch it because I've won. So, is that skill involved? Is the skill involved there? Maybe. Let's have a little look. Let's have another game. Let's open this free chest and see. I might get another ice golem. There we go. Level 2. Right. That's not an ice golem. It's going to level him up. Oh, don't want to use... Oh, you stupid person. Right, use. Come on. Ice golem, upgrade. Not very good, you know. Not enjoying the gameplay with him. Don't think he does anything. Doesn't bring nothing to the table. Even the slowing down that he does doesn't help out. Right. Next hut. Hut deck game. Let's have a quick look. Against another level 10. I'll wait to see what he does. See which way he goes. The only thing I think this might be struggling with is a Sparky, but we've got our Zap there if we need it, which we will. And we've got our minions there. So maybe it won't be that difficult to deal with a Sparky. Get our fairness down, because that needs to deal with them. Drop them speed guns. So the first section of it is difficult. Now a fireball might cause us some issues. The first section of building them huts up can be a little bit difficult, but them barbs are just taken out. Zap them. And that's the thing, if you've got your fairness down, anything flying, the fairness is going to take them out. Now we're in a bit of a struggle here because we've got no huts down, because that fireball just tore us to pieces. I'm going to try and get this barb hut down. Let's see. Do we stay on this side? I'm thinking we stay on this side because it's 1500. Right, and he knows. And this is the part where it becomes a skillful matter maybe, because I need to defend this push that he's going to make. If he makes a push, which he's not going to. Let's finish just a little bit higher so he can't get me. And this might be golden now. Because, oh, it's giant. Let's drop them. Let's drop them. See how okay, that's going. Let's just zap that. So there is something, there's a skill involved if I want to play it properly. Against a good player, this guy, obviously, Solness is a decent enough player. But if we can get the proper push down now, let's have a look and see. He's even took my tower down to 1200. I haven't touched his tower yet. The fireball makes a big issue of my my deck. And that Musketeer is doing work, man. She is destroying my my huts. Let's give it a little bit of a pump with that spear goblins. Let's drop now the barb. Now we're in overtime. Now this is where surely we should make up for it. Does he have a zap? Can't remember. Should be able to get some more huts now. Let's have a look. So the huts are coming now, thick and fast. Now, in my opinion, he should be pushing the opposite lane. Only for the matter that he has got a zap. Only for the point that he's going to dare. Well played. Only for the point that he doesn't have to go through all them huts. But it doesn't make that much difference to him, obviously. But again, I'm sitting here doing nothing. Dropping huts. How boring is that? Let's zap all that. That's fine. It's just a bit... It's not fun. And he's fireballing everything, so he's going to win for fireball, which is fine by me. It doesn't bother me. But he's a good player. This guy's a very good player. Well played. Good game. And we know he's coming. He's sending a fireball now. Here we go. So that's one way you can lose, if he just defends it constantly and then he just drops fireball and fireball and fireball. So in my opinion, hut decks are a little bit skillless, but obviously every deck has got skill involved. The problem with hut decks is that it's just constant attack after attack after attack after attack. Now, if I'm attacking against the hut deck, obviously you can't pick what you're going to use, but the best troops in my opinion against the hut deck are your fire spirits, because they do well against barbarians. I like the miner because you can target them huts that I tend to like. You've got your ice spirit, will freeze them all as well if you were to do work on. Your wizard is power because the splash damage on them. Pretty much any splash damage troop, any air troop, if they've not got anything that, if the hut deck says a barbarian or a tombstone, just them two, then you go with just air troops, aren't you? Now, Dark Prince, that does damage. We've just seen the Musketeer does work. The Dragon, splash damage. The Witch. So there's a lot of poison, fireball. There's a lot of things against the hut deck, but as you know, they can get overwhelming, as we've seen in that first match. Now, let's go on to single huts and how they work. I'd use me fairness. The fact of the matter is it's only a level 6, and it's a pointless card to use it to level 6 because the tower will kill both of my fire spirits in one shot. So it's a worthless card. With that being said, I'm going to use the tombstone, okay? And I know that kills them in one shot, but I'm going to try and use the tombstone and a lava hound, and let's see how that works, because they say it's decent. It's decent, mate. Right, and I know it's a legendary card, and I apologise that's a legendary card, but, and that's also a legendary card that I've just put in. I'm trying to make a point that single huts aren't spawner hut decks that annoy you too much. Right, there it is. It's all about elixir trades, isn't it? We know this. It's all about elixir costs and things that cost more or less. Should we use the ice column? Shouldn't have took that out. We need something to target the sky, maybe. Let's take the miner out because I've been using it too much. Nope, wrong button. Let's put the guards in. I should have something to defend, really. This is not going to go well. No, it's not going to go well because I've got the ice column in. And he's only level 2. Should we use these bad boys? And use these bad boys? Yeah? Let's have a quick game. So single, in my opinion, because why not? I might use them in the future, so therefore they're okay. Single huts are okay. Unless it's a barbarian hut, because I can't deal with barbarian huts sometimes. So the reason I'm dropping my tombstone in the front is that anything will attack me will attack that tombstone. So that's my biggest reason. So now me what's that called? Lava Hound is down. Everything's targeting it. I can start dropping troops to kill everything below that it's targeting, and hopefully the pups, when they die, will kill everything around. But as you can see, that tombstone is making everything stop and try and kill them. So it does work, and obviously when you kill it, there you go. 3 or 4 pop out. So Tombstone is a good card, in my opinion. regardless of the fact that I've probably just been a little bit hypocritical in saying hut decks are rubbish and the tombstone's okay. Right, let's drop some guards. See, I don't like the Lava Hound, but I've got to use it. It's one of my cards that I've got, and it's a legendary card. It's not just a card in the game. It's a legendary card that I've not used as much as I should do, maybe. Only because I get beat every time I use it. Which is so annoying. Right, let's start my... I've not got my tombstone, and I've not got... Whoa, no. Got nothing to defend this. Oh, yeah, you have. Has he got arrows? Has he got arrows? Doesn't matter, because that's going down. Towns at Chinatown. Right, let's see this ice golem and see what he's going to do. Does he not have arrows in his deck? And he's playing a giant... whatever he's playing. I don't even know what he's playing. A giant balloon deck. He doesn't have arrows. The ice golem is working his way there to the tower. Let's push the guards. Might even win this without using the Lava Hound to win it. So that was it popping. And it's slowing things down. Guards, great cards. I've found out recently. And still Archers, one of my favourite cards in the game. I don't use them as much as you used to. However, I still think they're awesome cards. We can drop this tombstone because it'll drag them all over. And the tombstone will still do work. They've used the zap. There's nothing they can do. Their Ice Wizard is what's trying to stop me from using the minion horde. But it doesn't make a difference because he drops it too late. He drops his push too quick. Here we go. Guards can come in to get this tombstone. So I'll use the tombstone a little bit like a defense. I thought I was playing. He's got level 8 barbs. Right, let's get a Lava Hound push. I've only got 19 seconds left. I should have went the other way. Let's go this way. Let's see what we can get from this. That was lucky. How lucky was that? That would have took my tower, guaranteed. Look how graciously the Lava Hound flies. So, I've played 2 games with decks that I don't know how to play with. And I've won 2 games. But then when I play normally on this channel with decks that I play constantly, night in, night out, I get beat 24/7. So that's the singular hut deck. I like Tombstone. I like the Fairness. I do like the Fairness. I think it's a very good card because Fire Spirits are great against ground or air. I'm not a massive fan of Barb Hut. 1, it costs too much elixir, and 2, it does too much damage to your tower when it gets there. Maybe if they dropped the elixir down to 6 and maybe Barb's a little bit less damage. Spear Goblin Hut is fine. That's fine. It just chips away at that tower. And I think you can use them huts to your advantage in huts like in decks like that where the main focus is something else and they're just there to distract. I played against someone who had a Lava Hound. Lava Hound went down, Tombstone went down. Lava Hound got to my tower, and Tombstone had all the skeletons trickling in, taking my tower out, and the Tombstone was doing damage. Because everyone knows that Tombstones skeletons do so much more damage than they should do. It's sick. Right, let me show you one more replay from what... There you go, Jonathan. You can have them. From what Gaz did. Right, so Gaz has got a new deck, and I'm going to play this last deck. I will lose this deck. I know I will, because I can't play this card. And this reverts back to one of my videos with Wilberforce. So Gaz is now using a hut. He's using the Goblin Hut. And he has spoken to me this in length a little bit about what he does. He drops the hut every time he has a hut. Every time he has a pump, he drops a pump. And then when they're not expecting it, he'll attack the other tower with the Expo. He doesn't use the Expo as you'd expect, straight in the middle of the tower. He uses it elsewhere. And that was one thing he did say to him, to say, why do you use Rage on defense? And he said, would you not rather use Rage knowing that it's going to be a useful card in terms of what you're raging is going to be alive? Whereas if you're attacking and you use the Rage, your attack might die out and you might lose. That Rage might be useless. A waste of 2 elixir, if you like. So it's a new way of looking at it. I never actually thought of it like that before. I think it's a clever way of looking at it. And I still don't think I'll use Rage on defense. I just don't think it works for me. But I think it's a very clever idea. So he's using the Wizard and the Goblins. So he overwhelms them a bit with the Goblins. He's took a little bit of damage here. And yeah, he is playing a level 7. He's a level 10. So that obviously comes into effect. He's got his second elixir down now. His elixir collect down. So that's going to cause damage. He's already took his tower down to 1,000. That elixir collector should have been a bit more to the right, in my opinion, because that fireball can hit it, as we will see Yep, there you go. So hit both of them, killed one. He had a little bit to the right. So here's the Expo. So he knows he's just used a 4-5 elixir card, drops the Expo, and starts going for that tower. The guy gets stuck on what to do. He rages his Expo, and then minions get absolutely crushed with the Tesla. Tesla? Is that what it's called? Tesla? We'll go with Tesla. It's probably not. And those spear gobs that get dropped underneath him. The tower is taken down to 200, 150, 770, and it's gone. It's gone. That Inferno Tower was dropped well too late. That Inferno Tower, and then them spear gobs just come in and just destroy that Inferno Tower. That Inferno Tower should have been dropped before the minions. And what we've noticed here is that his other tower, with the other player having to try and defend that Expo, the other tower has now got down to 300. Unbelievable. He's got a minion horde on his left. I don't know if he's going to defend that or not. Drops some goblin. Ooh, lovely drop. The goblins just to distract them. It give the tower enough time to destroy them minions. So now he's lost his tower, but he's got 2 huts down. He's got 1 pump down. He does have a hog and 3 spear goblins at him. A fireball's coming his way, which takes the wizard a lot of damage. But those huts, another pump. Those huts are doing work on that main tower. Oh, that is a dirty move. Oh, even worse. He drops the Expo inside his base, inside the enemy's base. The giant has to turn around and try and deal with. Oh, it was clutch. He got it. And while that was all happening, his king tower was taking damage from them spear goblins from that hut constantly. So let me try. Now, Gaz just shared about 6 videos about how he plays this deck. I didn't ask him, he just loves to share replays for some reason. Right, let's have a look. So if I can find his deck, and as I say, he's 6th on the leaderboard. His favourite card is Expo. Sick. Right, let's go 3. Right, let's copy the 3 deck. What's my favourite card? That'll be Hog, won't it? Minions. Wow, didn't know that. Wait, well, let me just check. I've got it on. I've got it on. Right, so this is another case, another usage of the... Oh, this video's going long. Last game. This, another case, another usage of the... What am I trying to say? A hut deck. So, he says drops the hut every time. Okay, that's not going to go good for me. Drop that down. Drop a Tesla in the middle, and I know that's not how he plays. He's got arrows. This might be destructive for me. Do I rage my tower? Do I lose the tower? I'm going to lose the tower. I'm going to lose it. See, maybe I should have just raged the tower. Well played. I should have raised the tower, shouldn't I? Right, let's go collector. Let's see if he's got a collector. Yeah, he's got a collector. Right, let's go another hut. Try and get some more damage. Let's drop some spear goblins. So that's going to annoy him. I'm going to save that rage actually for my Expo. So I'm going to go against the other tower. So it's going to have to wait for 10 elixir. Now I'm going to rage this. Get my king tower in there as well. Get the wizard in. Get them goblins in. Oh no! Let's get another pump down. Spear goblins in here, which was probably a mistake. You can rage pumps, you know. I'm sure you all know that, but you can rage pumps. So I'm gonna go for it. Yes, and yes. It's gonna go for the pump, isn't it? It's gonna go for the pump. Don't go for the pump. Rage. Goblins. Zap. Spear goblins. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was crap. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Rage. Expo. I am getting destroyed. Oh, guys, your decks are rubbish. But yeah, that minion Pecker was going down there. These decks are terrible. Where the hell did that Inferno Tower come from? What the actual mother trucker? Right, might get something here. Come on. Just get a tower at least. Rage. Get a tower, 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 get. I'm going. See you later, guys. Don't be haters. Be greaters. If you like it, like the video. If you don't, cool. Subscribe. Comment if you're new. See you later. Stay average.